one of my favorite places. Have I ever told you how much I love coming to Death Valley so I can see the Badlands?
Many times.
Probably every single time we come out here, I talk about how much I love them. The Badlands is a vast area in Death Valley that includes 20 Mule Team Canyon, the Zabriskie Point area, Golden Canyon, Gower Gulch Loop, Desolation Canyon, and the Artist's Palette. We will explore each area. The Central Badlands of Death Valley National Park are a maze of eroded clay, silt, and volcanic ash left behind by ancient Lake Manly. They are then carved by water, wind, and time into sharp ridges and winding gullies. Once a lake so wide and deep, now the canyons guard its sleep. Stone on stone, the years unfold, painting tales in red and gold. I wonder if 20 Mule Team Canyon is open yet.
We'll have to look over here to the left and see. This is the exit. There's a motorcycle coming out. Yep, it's open.
Oh, it's open.
Yeah.
That's another one of my favorite spots as part of the Badlands.
Get close to the entrance to the loop. 20 Mule Team Borax Loop.
20 Mule Team Canyon Road. There's the sign on the right-hand side of the road.
Yep.
So it is open. 20 Mule Team Canyon is part of the geological family known as the Badlands. This is a narrow Badlands corridor carved into clay and borax-rich sediments from ancient Lake Manly. Once traveled by mule teams hauling borax, its winding dirt road now passes through quiet, sculpted hills where history and desert erosion meet. The canyon feels both intimate and vast, a place where history lingers in the land and silence settles quickly. Wagon scars still whisper where the mules once ran. Borax dust and silence shape the land's old plan. Curving roads through hills the desert carved with time, where grit and sweat once turned this earth to mine.
Next spot down here is going to be Dante's View.
Zabriskie Point.
Oh, Zabriskie Point. I get Dante's View and Zabriskie Point mixed up.
We're approaching the parking lot for Zabriskie Point, and somewhere over here to the left is Manly Beacon sticking up.
Some cars there, not a lot. We're heading up to Zabriskie Point.
Manly Beacon is one of the most prominent features you can see from Zabriskie Point. A trail passes by it on the way to Golden Canyon. Zabriskie is the most famous viewpoint overlook in Death Valley Park. It offers sweeping views of the maze of hills, ridges, and gullies. Sunrises and sunsets are quite special from this overlook. Folded hills wake softly in the morning light. Clay and shadow ripple golden white. From Zabriskie's edge the Badlands flow, a silent sea from long ago. The Badlands even continue past what people normally call the Badlands. These are Badlands here on the left as we're going down into Furnace Creek. I like this part of the road too, with the green bushes and the curvy road. Always makes the anticipation or the sadness at leaving the Badlands come over me.
And there may be water in the wash over here to the left. There's a creek in there.
So Death Valley's not the dry place everybody would like to think it is. There's the inn on the hill, so we're just about through the Badlands area. If we want to see more, we turn around and turn left here at the Badwater Road. Beginning at the Golden Canyon parking lot, the Gower Gulch Loop Trail is a quiet stretch of the Badlands where winding washes replace crowds and noise. The trail passes through open Badlands before turning inward and climbing a dry waterfall into Gower Gulch. I can't do it again. Here, darker rock walls and traces of old mining sites mark a shift in mood. This is a place to slow down. Feel the calm and remoteness. Listen to the deep silence and notice the textures and colors shaped by erosion, layer by layer over time. Shadows gather where old waters rushed, through Gower Gulch the canyon hushed. Stone remembers floods and flame, a quiet canyon time could not tame. From Gower Gulch, the trail climbs up out of the wash, passes Manly Beacon, and then heads down into Golden Canyon. At this point, the trail comes to a T. To the right is Red Cathedral, and to the left is Golden Canyon. Red Cathedral is a towering cliff along the Golden Canyon Trail. Its deep red color comes from the iron-rich rock that rusted over time, just like metal left in the rain. Wind and water carved the tall walls into shapes that look like a giant stone cathedral. Look up and imagine how powerful nature forces must be to build something this big. As the canyon gets narrower and gently winds downhill, the rocks change color and texture, glowing in shades of gold, tan, and ochre. These colors come from iron-rich lake sediments and volcanic ash that were lifted, tilted, and changed over time. The loop ends back at the parking lot where the hike began. Sunlit walls and amber slowly glow. Water's patient hand carved paths below. Stone and time in quiet dance entwine. Golden Canyon, earth turned warm. It is a short drive on the Badwater Road from Golden Canyon parking lot to where you park to explore Desolation Canyon. Desolation Canyon is part of the Badlands and lives up to its name. There are no signs here, so it feels quiet and wild. The hike follows a sandy wash. It includes a few fun scrambles up dry waterfalls, the tallest about 8 feet high. Along the hike, colors from minerals are seen on the canyon walls. At the top, you are rewarded with big views over Artist's Palette and across the wide desert valley. Steep folds of clay and ashen spine, carved into gullies sharp and fine, tans and golds in quiet light, where silence reigns, no trail in sight. Artist's Palette is one of the most colorful places in the Badlands. Heat from ancient volcanoes mixed minerals into the rocks, painting the hills with greens, pinks, purples, and yellows. Even though the rocks here are made from the same old lake bed material as the rest of the Badlands, changes in chemistry turn them into nature's own artwork. Mineral hills in painted sweep, colors rise where mountains sleep. Heat and stone their secrets tell, at Artist's Palette, Earth's own spell. From 20 Mule Team Canyon Road, the story begins, where dust still tells of labor, sweat, and weathered skin. At Zabriskie Point, the Badlands breathe in light. Ridges glow gold at the edge of night. Through Gower Gulch, the shadows gather, dark and deep. Then Golden Canyon's old lake walls still glow and gleam. In Desolation Canyon, silence holds the land, while Artist's Palette spills color from time's patient hand. In the end, it's earth and sky and stone, a quiet truth the canyon has always known, that everything fades, yet somehow remains, written in ridges, in colors and veins.